Hey everyone, and welcome to this tutorial video. My name is Alex. I'm one of the retail experts here at AnchorStart, which is AnchorStar's program for new retailers. My job here is to equip retailers with the information and tools necessary to help them in opening up their shop. In this quick tutorial video, we're going to do two things. The first thing, we're going to show you how to search for brands and products across the AnchorStore platform. And second, we're going to show you how to start building up that perfect assortment of products to help you launch your shop. All right, so let's begin. So the first thing we've done, we've logged into our AnchorStore account, and there's a few different ways to search for products on the platform. We've got millions of products across over 20,000 different brands. So when you first land on the platform, it can be a little intimidating. But in order to find the things you're looking for, there's a few different things to do. First of all, you can use the search bar at the top of the screen. Let's say you know what brand specifically you're looking for or a product. You can enter a few keywords into the search bar, and then you'll hopefully be able to find what you're looking for. You'll also be able to refine your search by using a series of filters that we're going to come to in a little bit later, which will help narrow down your search. However, if you're not exactly sure what you're looking for and you need a little bit of inspiration, you can use the categories at just under the search bar here. As you see, there's a few kind of default categories, and as you glide your cursor over them, a series of subcategories will present themselves. These categories are regularly updated by our brand teams, so they should be quite well organized and help you find what you're looking for. And there's a few more tabs I just want to point out just to the right of the screen over here. There's the Try Me section where all the brands there are offering like a 50 pound or 50 euro discount on all their products. So a really good way to explore something new for your shop. Also, you'll notice there's a festive season tab, which is a seasonal tab of products, whether it's Mother's Day coming up, Christmas, Halloween, all sorts of different seasonality. So there's a lot of products and brands geared towards that. So why don't we just kind of hop into one of these categories? For example, let's select home and kitchen. And as you see, the list of subcategories pops down, and we can kind of just choose on one. Let's say candles and home fragrance. When we click on it, we get deferred to the list of all the products, first of all, that fall within the candles subcategory. And you can kind of see all these filters that have now been presented across the screen. You'll also be able to collect on, the brand's name. So let's hit on brands. And now we can see some of the brands that are selling these home fragrances, these candles. And once again, you'll be able to use all these filters to make sure you're finding the stuff that works best for you, whether that is the location of the brand, some values they have, whether they're eco-friendly, whether they're vegan. You can also organize by their margin, so the markup for your shops, the wholesale price versus the suggested retail price. So now that our search, you've refined your search, and then you've got your brands popping up. Let's open up a brand page and see what's available there. So we've opened up one of our brand pages, and there's a lot of information immediately available to you when you land on the page. First of all, you'll see the hero image of brand, and there's two things. First of all, to notice right in this kind of hero image. First of all, you'll obviously see the brand's name here. In this case, My Jolie Candle. Second, there's an option to follow the brand. If you choose to follow the brand as a brand that you really like, you'll get updates and new items and things coming back into stock directly into your email about the brand. Next, there's an option here to contact the brand, where if you have any questions about specific things about products or anything like that, you can actually reach out to the brand directly. Scrolling down a bit, you'll get a little bit of input about the brand here, kind of the brand story, their history. You'll also see the time it takes for their orders to ship typically. It's important to note that all of the shipping comes directly from the brands, and we want to make sure that your orders get as quickly as possible. But if you have any questions, of course, feel free to use that contact the brand button to ask the brand any questions about how they send their orders. You'll also, as you scroll down further and further, you'll see the list of all their products, and you'll notice two things here that are very important. First of all, the more prominent price, the darker price in this case, is the wholesale price. Now, that's the price that's available to you that you'll be purchasing as a retailer, and then you'll notice the suggested retail price, and that's the price that the brand suggests that you sell this products to your retailers, sorry, to your customers. And with that, you can start to figure out the margins actually that you can be making on each individual products, and you can start figuring out that perfect assortment of products for you. So let's start building up like a assortment of different products we like. So let's say we like this candle in particular. We click on it. Again, there's a little bit more information specific to the product available that you can go through, and you can add how many quantity you want into your basket. You can see a little bit more about the product itself here, the weight, the materials, all of that kind of stuff. But let's say, okay, this is something that I think that I might want to add later to my basket as I'm building up my assortment of candles, let's say. Well, by clicking the heart icon here, you can add it to your wish list. And what you'll notice here is the heart icon now in the top right corner now has a notification next to it. And that's to say that I've added something to it. Now, heading over to this wish list section, you can see all the products that you've added to your wish list. You can see that I already had some product already in there. And from there, you can start refining your lists and creating new lists, whether it's candles or homeware or kitchen. You'll be able to start organizing your lists. And when you start building these lists, what's really nice is to save time and money. You can actually eventually start adding these lists directly to your baskets for checkouts in order to save time and money later. This can be done, by the buyer for your shop, and then someone else later can always come back and add it later. So it can save you time and most importantly money by being a little bit more efficient, building your perfect stock assortment for your shop. Well, I hope you found this video helpful and interesting, and please stay tuned for some of our other videos in this series. We're going to help you use the platform the most effective way possible and to save you time and make sure that you have as much support as possible opening your shop. Thank you so much.